Hi little gym families, this is Miss Allie reaching out to you live from her living room. Our theme today is going to be animal time. You are going to need a few things of equipment for today. You can use a napkin or a cloth napkin or a scarf if you have one on you. I have a few rolled up socks here, but you can use any toy balls that you might have lying around the house, your handy dandy bubbles, and one of your child's favorite books. Because our theme is animal time, I asked that it be a favorite book about any animals they might like. So with every Little Gym class, we do start with our hello song, as you guys all know. If you have any bells or shakers at home, feel free to use those. Otherwise, here comes our hello song. Oh, everyone, please clap your hands and sing along with me. How do you do, little gym friends? How do you do? Boom, boom. How do you do, you little gym friends? How do you do? Boom, boom. Oh, we come to the gym for fun. Now I get you on the run. How do you do, you little gym friends? How you do? Boop, boop. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Hooray! Well, as you all know, our theme today is going to be animal time. This is the perfect way to work on your child's creativity and their imagination. So we'll do a little different animal movements here and there. We'll get them working on some of their supplemental language development as well by working on those different animal noises. And I'm going to ask your name. So as you guys all know, my name is Miss Allie. When I ask your name, if you can make your favorite animal sound. So my favorite animal has to be a cat. Meow. What's your name? Hi. Oh, that was perfect. Now, friends, we are going to start with our warm-up. It would be perfect if you have any living room space without any furniture around, just because we are going to be running around a bit, having a little bit of fun and working on those different animal sounds. Now, if you will join me.
Say the name of this animal.
Oh, what does that animal sound like?
Can you make the dog sound? Let's all do it together.
Nice job. Let's see. Woof, woof, woof.
Let's all be a pack of running, barking dogs.
Ooh.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
E-I-E-I-O. Super duper safe.
And on that farm he had a dog. E-I-E-I-O.
You can work on those dog sounds so you won't.
Here and there, here, there, everywhere.
Oh, nice stuff. Look at how fast you guys are. Oh, amazing job.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Say the name of this animal.
Ooh, what does that animal sound like? Ka.
Can you make the sound of a cat? Let's do it together.
Meow. Meow. Oh, nice cat noises.
Can you crawl and meow like a kitty cat?
We're gonna crawl. Can you get on your hands and knees and crawl around? Make sure you have tons of space. Parents, grandparents, anyone with you, you feel free to
on that farm he had a cat.
Oh, nice. Oh, good job.
With a here and
you guys are doing fantastic.
Here, there, everywhere.
Meow, meow.
Old
Oh,
MacDonald
nice cat
had
noises.
a
That's
farm.
perfect.
E-I-E-I-O. Freeze! Stand in a straddle.
Ooh, straddles. Those are where your legs
Now
are
say
apart.
the name of this animal.
Ooh, that sounds like maybe a cow?
Let's all make the sound of a cow.
Moo. Oh, nice moo.
Can you gallop and moo like a cow?
Oh, remember
Your child
galloping.
might walk sideways or step and slide, which is all part of learning how to gallop. Let's go.
So, step and slide. If you have to, you can slide under the arms, at the hips, having them open close, open close.
E-I-E-I-O. With a here and there, here, there, everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm.
Open close. Nice job, friends.
Freeze. And stand with your feet together if you can.
Ooh, and a straight
Now
body.
let's see if you can remember. Say the name of each animal when you hear it.
Ooh, that sounds like a dog. Ooh, cat. Oh, it's definitely a cow.
Now say the name of this animal.
Ooh. That sounds like a Duck?
Everyone, please make the sound of a duck.
Quack, quack. Oh, nice duck
It's time
noises.
to quack and fly, my duck friends.
Ooh.
Let's go. Old MacDonald had a
Spread their wings as far as they can. You can lift them up and fly them around.
On that farm he had a duck.
Under the hips, helping them, supporting them as they fly around.
With a here and a there. Here
can spread their
there
arms out.
everywhere. Old MacDonald
Go on and
had
fly in
a
a
farm.
circle.
E-I-E-I-O. Freeze!
Freeze.
And stand with one foot in front of the other if you
Ooh,
can.
This one's tricky. This is going to be working on that balance.
Can you say the name of
Don't be
this
afraid to help
animal?
our kids out. Ooh, this one sounds like a sheep.
Now it's your turn to sound like a sheep.
Ba, ba.
Can you be a jumping sheep?
Ooh,
Jump and
jumping.
ball at the same time. Old
They can
MacDonald.
jump as high as they can jump by themselves. A perfect jump. Sometimes they might need a little help. You can spot again at the hips, underneath the arms, having them jump them as fast or as
With
slow
a
as they can go.
here and
Maybe they can try
there,
reaching
here,
the ceiling.
there,
Maybe just
everywhere.
help them a little bit.
Old
Perfect
MacDonald had a
job.
farm.
Oh, awesome, friends!
E-I-E-I-O.
Awesome.
Freeze!
Freeze!
Let's make all of the animal sounds together one more time.
One more.
Can you make the sound of a dog?
Woof, woof. Nice job.
A cat?
Meow, meow.
A cow?
Moo.
A duck?
Quack, quack.
A sheep?
Ba. Nice job.
Articulating animal sounds with your mouth is a great way for kids to develop language skills. Please give your smart little child a great big hug.
Nice job, friends. That was awesome. All right, Little Gym family, for our group activity, you are going to need that scarf or cloth napkin. Now, we are going to be highlighting different parts of the body, and we are going to cover them with the napkin until you or they can help figure out what exactly that body part and where it is. All right, let's get started.
Moms, dads, nannies, and grandmas and grandpas, please cover your child's toes with a scarf.
Ooh,
and
our
then pull it
toes.
over
Where
the
could those be?
appropriate time. Where are my toes, Mom? Where are my
Where
toes?
should those toes
Mom,
be?
can you tell me? Where are my
Are
toes?
they?
Yes, dear. I can tell you. These are your toes. These are your toes where the scarf is dancing. These are your toes. Toes. I'm going to get those toes.
Nice
I'm
job,
gonna get it.
friends.
Moms, dad, nannies, and grandpas, please cover your child's knees with the scarf
Ooh,
and
those
pull it off at
knees.
the
Where could those
appropriate
knees
time.
be?
Let's go. Where are my knees?
Sure, we cover those knees. You
Where
can
are
put
my
the scarf
knees?
on top.
Dad, can you help me? Please find my knees. These are your knees. These are your knees. The scarf is dancing. These are your knees. Knees.
Nice
I'm gonna get
job,
them.
friends.
I'm gonna get those knees. I got them. Moms, dads, nannies, and grandmas and grandpas, please cover your child's head with a scarf
Ooh,
and then
their
pull it off
heads.
at
You
the
can put it on
appropriate time.
top.
Thank you.
You can cover them.
Where is my
Where's
head?
the heads?
Where is
Oh,
my
so
head?
silly, friends.
Nanny, can you help me find my head?
And then you can play peekaboo with
Here
them.
is your head.
One silly game they always
Here is
enjoy.
your head. Where the scarf is dancing, dear. Here is your head. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna kiss it. I'm
this is
gonna
sweet.
get your head. I got it. Mommies, daddies, nannies, grandmas, and grandpas, everybody stand up and throw your scarf at your child and see if they can catch it.
Alright, when you
Let's
stand
give it
up,
a try.
you can throw it to them slowly. Now that is perfect for working on that hand-eye coordination, especially since the scars are a lot slower than throwing a ball. It also works on that eye tracking as well. So you can roll it up for them, throw it and catch it. You can throw it as a full scarf, whichever works best. Also working on a little bit of that finger dexterity as well. Awesome job. Nice job, little gym
I know where
families.
my toes are. I know where my knees are. I know where my head is. I am so smart.
Nice job. All right, nice job, little gym families. Thank you for joining in with me for our group activity. Now, we are going to work on 3 different skills. Parents, these are going to be perfect for promoting and developing body and spatial awareness, also that vestibular system, as well as working on building a little bit of strength in those upper body, shoulders, and core muscles. Our first movement is going to be our back whoop-de-doo. Now, this rotation is going to help promote spatial awareness, work on that bit of the vestibular development, and the confidence of our children at home. Now, my sister was very kind and let me borrow her American Girl doll, so bear with me as I try to show you the perfect spotting techniques for these activities so both of you can have as much fun and be just as safe. So our first movement is called a back whoop-de-doo. Now, this is a progression into doing a backwards roll, more of the first step, if you will. You are going to seat your child on your lap, and you are going to, by keeping their back and your chest attached, you are going to spot at the hips, and you are going to roll back and forth, back and forth. Now this also works on a bit of risk-taking and confidence building as well. And if your children feel comfortable doing so, you may have them try doing it on their own. So as they go back and forth, spotting behind the neck, a little bit on top of the shoulders, and the back of the legs as well. And also, if they are even more confident and more willing to work on some of that backwards whoop-de-doo movement, they can also do a backwards roll. So you will have your child lay down, spot their hands close to their ears. You are going to lift up their toes to their nose, spotting at the hips. You are going to lift and flip them up and over. Ta-da! All right, perfect job, friends. If you need a moment to do so, go ahead. Otherwise, we are going to work on our next skill. It is called the spotted back bridge. So parents, you are going to sit in a pike. That is where your legs are straight out in front of you, and you are going to be the main support for this back bend. Now again, working on a bit of confidence building, risk-taking, some more of that vestibular system as well, since they will be upside down to a certain extent. You are going to have them lay across your thighs. Now, depending on the size, they might be a little bigger, a little longer. If you need to, you can move them towards one thigh if needed, and have them lean backwards, reaching their hands to the ground. Now, my American Girl doll is not as flexible, but maybe your children will be a little bit more. Spotting, if you need to, one hand on top so they don't wiggle their way out, and one hand underneath, more by the head and neck area. If they are long enough to, their feet should be able to touch the ground as well. So having them do that upside down U-like shape, spotting at the top and spotting at underneath the neck. Once they are done, feel free to cuddle them up into a tuck position, always letting them know how great of a job and how brave they are for trying all of these new things. Last but not least, we have our wheelbarrow. So this is perfect for working on that upper body strength, that shoulder, and little bit of core. You are going to take your child and you're going to have them lay on their bellies. From here, you are going to have them put their hands down, and depending on how comfortable you are or how strong their upper bodies are, you can either spot and lift at the hips, or you can spot and lift at the ankles. All right, little gym families, we are going to play with our balls and bubbles now. I know this is some of our favorite parts of class. It is my absolute favorite. And like I said earlier, if you don't have any balls lying around that you can play with, I use socks and I kind of balled them all the way up together. Now we are going to throw and toss. So maybe our children like to roll it. Maybe they're still working on that rolling. That is a-okay. Maybe they are getting a little bit better at that throwing, but mostly working on that catching. So that throwing, rolling, tossing, all perfect for working on that hand-eye coordination and eye tracking. Now earlier I spoke on it with the scarf. The scarf's going to be a little bit slower, but these will be a little bit faster. So working on a little bit of different speeds. Maybe you can also use the balls to point out different parts of the body, or as you are playing throw and catch, working on those different animal sounds. So maybe as I throw the ball, I ask, what sound does a cat make? And when your child catches or retrieves the ball in any way that they do, they will make that meowing sound. So getting them to think as well as catch. So working on a little bit of that multitasking as well. Otherwise, if you do have bubbles around, now the ones I have aren't as nice as the ones that we have at the little gym, nor is the wand, but any bubbles that you can blow will work just as perfect. Now with these, definitely working on those animal sounds. Maybe you can blow the bubbles on your child's knee. Like I said, mine isn't working that well, but... And when they pop that bubble, asking them what sound a certain animal makes. Again, maybe it's this time a cow. And now, so you blow that bubble, they pop the bubble, and the sound a cow makes is moo. Good job. You can even sing one of our favorite bubble songs and change it up a little bit. Can you pop a little bubble like a dog? And when I ask like a dog, maybe they can woof. Can you pop a little bubble like a dog? Can you pop a little bubble? It won't be any trouble. Can you pop a little bubble like a dog? Ooh, maybe this time we'll do like a cat. Can you pop a little bubble like a cat? Can you pop a little bubble like a cat? Can you pop a little bubble? It won't be any trouble. Can you pop a little bubble like a cat? Nice job, friends. That was amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today. Now, your personal outside practice is going to be working on those different animal noises. Now, I do have 2 baby sign language words for you to work on this week. Our first one is going to be dog. Dog, you are going to tap the hip twice, much like you would when calling a dog, or you can tap the hip once and snap the fingers. Now, I know some of our little guys and girls aren't going to be too good at snapping the fingers, so I do recommend double tapping the hips, but both work just as well. And our second baby sign language word of the week is going to be cat. Now, cat, you are going to pull on the whiskers, much like a cat has whiskers. Cat. Nice job, friends. We have 2 songs to sing. Our first is going to be Old MacDonald, so if you would like to join me, please do. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm there was a dog, E-I-E-I-O, with a woof woof here and a woof woof there. Here a wolf, there a wolf, everywhere a wolf, wolf. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Oh, nice job, friends. That was great. Now it is time for you to read your child their favorite animal song. And on my end, we are going to sing the goodbye song. Now, thank you again, friends, for joining me. I had such a great time with you, working on those different animal noises and sounds and working on those different skills as well. So that back whoop-de-doo, the wheelbarrow, and the supported bridge. Now, I hope you guys had a great time, much like I did. Here comes our goodbye song. Oh, everyone, please clap your hands and sing along with me. Bye, bye, little gym friends. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Goodbye, little gym friends. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, little gym friends. Oh, bye, bye, little little gym friends. Bye bye, little gym friends. Bye bye, little gym friends. Shh. Little gym friends! It's time to get a stamp and go on home. Hooray! Nice job. Thank you for joining me, and don't miss our up next TLG at Home episode. Bye!